Hola, estudiantes. It's Senorita Ashman. We are going to be using a website called Vocaroo, Vocaroo.com, Vocaroo.com, so that you can submit voice recordings to me while we are away from school. It is very important that you follow the protocol I'm about to set up so that I can make sure I give credit to the correct student for your assignments. I do know your voices pretty well, but this will make it certain that I know who is submitting which recording. So when you go to the website, Vocaroo.com, you will hit the record button. What I would like you to do for every time you start a recording, you're going to say your first name, your last initial. Do not say your full last name, just last initial, and then the period number that I have you. For example, my first name is Jessica. My last name is Ashman, so I'm going to say Jessica A, period, and then whichever period you're in, okay? Say that before you start your recording. This will keep things organized just in case you put your assignment in the wrong spot or something like that. But I will set up assignments in Google Classroom where you are to put your websites with your links, but just in case it gets mixed up somewhere, I'll know who you are. So before or once you hit record, you're going to say your first name, your last initial, not your full last name, and then the period number, okay? So for example, I'm going to pretend that I'm in period 2. So you would hit record right here. And once this starts, you'll see that the timer starts going. Give it a second. Okay, there we go. So it's recording. So I will say Jessica A, period 2. And then you'll proceed with your assignment. So let's say that I ask you to read things from the restaurant unit. For example, I would say things like, ¿Están listos para pedir? ¿Qué recomienda usted? Buen provecho. And I will give you details in Google Classroom about what you're supposed to say. But the important part is to start your recording by saying your first name, your last initial, and the period that I have you. Okay, when you're done your recording for the assignment, you'll hit stop. Okay, it will then come up with a thing at the bottom that says save and share. You will click save and share, and it is going to give you a unique link to your recording. Okay, you can either highlight and copy and paste to attach it to the assignment in Google Classroom, or you can just click this little button over here, which will automatically save the website. Okay, so I copied it. Now, if I was in Google Classroom, I'm just going to show you in a new tab. But when you're in Google Classroom, it will show you where you're supposed to post your link. I would then paste it there. Give it a second to load. And then when I hit play, this is what I'll hear. Okay, there we go. So it's recording. So I will say Jessica A, period 2. And then you'll proceed with your assignment. So let's say that I ask you to read things from the restaurant unit. For example, I would say things like, ¿Están listos para pedir? ¿Qué recomienda usted? Buen provecho. And I will give you details in Google Classroom about what you're supposed to say. But the important part is to start your recording by saying your first name, your last initial, and the period that I have you. Okay, when you're done your recording for the assignment, you'll hit stop. Okay, so that's what it will sound like on my end when I get your recording. Okay, so I will post more details about each individual assignment in Classroom, but I just wanted to show you how to use Vocaroo. It's actually really easy, and that's it. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me through Google Classroom, email. Every once in a while, I might pop on GoGuardian on chat, but I will leave details about that in Classroom for you. All right, adios.